Welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about something that will completely change the way you learn English. Most people think learning English is only about studying grammar, memorizing vocabulary, and practicing speaking, but the truth is, real progress starts in your mind. Yes, your brain is your most powerful tool for learning English fluently. If you train it the right way, English will start to come naturally to you, just like your first language. So in this video, we'll talk about how to train your brain for English, how to make your mind think, respond, and understand in English automatically. Whether you're a beginner or an intermediate learner, this approach will help you move from struggling to speak to thinking in English with confidence. Part 1. The Mindset Shift. Let's begin with this simple truth. The way you think affects the way you learn. Most learners make one big mistake. They keep translating from their native language. When they want to say something, they first think in their language, translate it in their head, and then say it in English. That process is slow, tiring, and unnatural. To speak fluently, you need to train your brain to think directly in English. But how do you do that? The first step is to create an English environment in your mind. Imagine your brain as a muscle. It grows stronger when you use it consistently. So the more you expose it to English, the faster it adapts. Start by surrounding yourself with English as much as possible. Listen to English podcasts, watch English videos, and read short articles or stories daily. Even if you don't understand everything, that's okay. Your brain learns through repetition. Over time, you'll start recognizing patterns, sounds, and sentence structures naturally. It's just like training your body. You can't build muscle overnight. But if you practice a little every day, you'll see progress. Part 2. Use active learning. Many learners spend hours passively listening to English, but passive learning alone isn't enough. You must activate your brain. Here's how you can do it. When you watch a video in English, pause after every few sentences. Repeat what you hear out loud. Try to copy the speaker's tone, pronunciation, and rhythm. This is called shadowing, and it's one of the best exercises to train your brain for speaking naturally. Next, after watching or reading something, talk to yourself about it in English. Summarize what you learned. For example, if you watch a short video about healthy habits, try saying, "Today I learned that drinking water in the morning helps the body stay hydrated." By doing this, you force your brain to think in English instead of translating. Writing also helps. Keep a small English journal and write a few lines about your day. Don't worry about making mistakes. Focus on expressing your thoughts. Over time, your brain will start forming English sentences automatically. Part 3. Repetition builds connections. Your brain learns through repetition. Every time you repeat a phrase or structure, your brain strengthens that connection. For example, if you hear the phrase, "How's it going?" enough times, your brain recognizes it instantly as a greeting. You don't need to translate it. You just understand it. This is how native speakers think. They don't analyze grammar rules. They use patterns they've heard thousands of times. So when you learn a new phrase or word, don't just memorize it once. Use it repeatedly in your daily conversations or writing. Practice saying it in different contexts. If you learn, "I'm looking forward to," try using it in sentences like, "I'm looking forward to meeting you." "I'm looking forward to the weekend." I'm looking forward to starting my new job. By using the same structure again and again, your brain becomes comfortable with it, and soon it becomes automatic. Part 4. Train your brain to think in English. Thinking in English doesn't happen by accident. It's a skill you develop with practice. Start small. Try to describe simple things in your head in English. When you wake up, say to yourself, "I'm getting out of bed." When you eat breakfast, think, "I'm having coffee and toast." At first, it may feel strange or slow, but soon, your brain will start doing it naturally. Another great exercise is to ask yourself questions in English throughout the day. For example, what should I do next? What time is it? What will I eat for lunch? This helps your brain stay in English mode. The more you think in English, the less you'll rely on translation, and the faster your fluency will grow. Part 5. Emotions and memory. Here's something many learners overlook. Your emotions help your brain remember. When you connect English with something emotional or meaningful, your brain stores it more deeply. So, don't just study from textbooks. Watch English movies that make you laugh or cry. Listen to English songs that make you feel something. Read stories that inspire you. When you experience English emotionally, you're not just learning words, you're building strong memory connections. Part 6. The power of consistency. You don't need to study English for hours every day. What matters most is consistency. 10 to 15 minutes of focused practice daily is more powerful than 3 hours once a week. Your brain loves routine. When you practice a little every day, your brain starts to expect it. Over time, English becomes part of your daily life, not a task, but a habit. So, build a simple routine. For example, listen to a short English podcast in the morning. Read 1 page of an English article at lunch. Speak to yourself in English for 5 minutes before bed. These small actions, done regularly, will rewire your brain for English fluency. Conclusion: training your brain for English is not about working harder, it's about working smarter. You're not just learning a language, you're teaching your mind a new way of thinking. Expose your brain to English daily, use it actively, think in it, and stay consistent. Your fluency won't come overnight, but every small step you take strengthens your mental connection to English. So, start today. Train your brain, trust the process, and soon English will feel natural, just like your own thoughts. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel for more English learning tips, stories, and practical routines to help you grow. Remember, your brain is ready, you just need to train it.